You clicked on this video because somewhere deep inside a voice tells you that no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you earn, money always slips through your fingers and you cannot fully understand why. And this feeling is familiar to you because every month the paycheck comes in, bills get paid, a little is left, then that disappears too, and at the end of the month you ask yourself, where did all that money go? But let me tell you something right now, this is not your fault. This is the result of one rule, a rule that school never taught you, university never mentioned, and nobody ever openly told you about. The person who knows this hidden rule moves toward financial freedom, but the person who does not, no matter how intelligent, no matter how educated, no matter how hardworking they are, keeps spinning in that same old cycle and never finds a way out. There are millions of people in this world. They graduated from university, they work good jobs, they are intelligent, some of them even earn very good salaries, but at the end of the month when they look at their accounts, that same familiar empty feeling is still sitting right there. School taught you many things. It taught you history, it taught you mathematics, it taught you literature, it taught you physics, but it never openly taught you how money works in real life, how the financial system actually uses your money. It never taught you this hidden rule. And this is not a coincidence because the person who knows this hidden rule consumes less, borrows less, becomes less dependent on the system, and that is simply not aligned with how the system generates revenue. There is one hidden rule, just one, but understanding this one rule deeply changes your entire relationship with money, every financial decision you make, and your entire financial future completely and irreversibly. That rule is this: the person whose money does not work will always have to work, but the person who puts their money to work will one day be free from the obligation of working, and the difference between those two sentences explains everything. Everything you were taught until now was study hard, find a good job, earn a good salary, but nobody told you that a person with a good salary does not automatically become wealthy, because without knowing this hidden rule, they stay in the same cycle. As your salary grows, your expenses grow too. You go to better restaurants, you buy more expensive clothes, you rent a bigger apartment, and at the end of the month, you have less money left than when you were earning your old salary. This is not a lack of willpower. This is your brain's normal reaction, because the brain reads earning more as permission to spend more, and it does this at a subconscious level, and the name for this is lifestyle expansion. The hidden rule says this: an increase in income does not automatically increase wealth. What increases wealth is how and where that income is used, and the person who cannot understand this simple but deeply important difference spends their entire life chasing their income. The advice "save money" that was taught in school is actually one of the biggest pieces of advice keeping you financially stuck, because saved money loses its value every single year against inflation, and the system makes this silent loss completely invisible. Think about it: you have $10,000 sitting in your bank account, a year passes, that same $10,000 is still sitting there, but the price of the things that money could buy has already climbed to $10,800. Meaning you did nothing, you simply kept the money, but the hidden rule was working. That money lost around $800 in real purchasing power, and you looked at your account and felt reassured saying, my money is still there. The vast majority of people keep their money not as active working money, but as a passive sitting burden. And it is precisely this difference in thinking that sits at the very center of the hidden rule that creates the biggest gap between the wealthy and the financially stuck. A wealthy person looks at money like this: this money must work for me, this money must earn for me while I sleep, while I rest, while I am unconscious, and this way of thinking changes absolutely everything. An ordinary person looks at money like this: this money must not be spent, this money must be kept somewhere safe, this money must not be touched, and this way of thinking creates the person most affected by not knowing this rule. The financial system is designed around financial education gaps banks, credit companies, the consumer market, the advertising industry. All of them are structured to benefit when people are unaware of this hidden rule, and understanding the rule is all it takes to change that. When you walk into a bank, the bank representative offers you not the best terms, but the terms that earn the bank the most. And because you do not know this hidden rule, you cannot see the difference from the other side of that table, and you sign anyway. The payment providers tell you buy now, pay later, because they know that a person feels future pain far less than present pain, And this psychological weakness is the clearest example of how behavioral patterns affect financial outcomes. The deepest reason intelligent people stay financially stuck is not a lack of knowledge, it is that the right financial habits were never properly formed, because every habit built without knowing the hidden rule tends to work against your own financial progress. You know that unhealthy habits are harmful, but people still continue anyway. You know that processed food is unhealthy, but people still eat it. In exactly the same way, knowing about money does not automatically teach you to manage it. Applying the hidden rule teaches you. There are people in this world who graduated from the best universities and still live paycheck to paycheck every single month because high education does not automatically bring financial freedom. Only knowing, understanding, and applying this hidden rule brings it. There are doctors earning $200,000 a year, but spending $300,000. There are lawyers with prestigious offices, but significant financial obligations behind them, because nobody taught them this hidden rule either. Financial freedom is not the result of one big decision, it is achieved through the accumulation of small correct decisions repeated every single day over many years, and every one of those small decisions passes through knowing the hidden rule. The vast majority of people chase money, but the person who knows the hidden rule builds systems that make money chase them, and the difference between these two approaches explains absolutely everything. Active income means you work, money comes in, you stop, money stops, but passive income means the system works, you sleep, money is still coming in, and the hidden rule teaches you precisely how to build this system. The majority of people who have reached financial freedom were earning as much as you or even less. In the beginning, the difference was not the money they earned, it was knowing the hidden rule and building a system aligned with it. This means your low salary is not the problem. The problem is not having the right system that works automatically when money arrives, and that system can be built once you understand the hidden rule. The most dangerous financial misconception is the sentence, "I will start when I earn more," because this sentence is the most expensive lie every single person who does not know the hidden rule tells themselves at every income level in exactly the same way. When you earned $2,000, you said, "Let me get to 3,000. Then I will start." When it became 3,000, you said 5,000. When it became 5,000, you said 10,000. And without knowing the hidden rule, this cycle never breaks. No number is ever enough. There is no ideal time to build a system. The ideal time is today, this week, this month, because every year you delay understanding the hidden rule pushes your financial freedom date one more year further back. Let me give you one practical step right now today. Open your bank account, look at the last 30 days of expenses, and identify which expenses came and went automatically while you were sleeping, while you were working, while you were simply living your life. Those automatically leaving expenses show you exactly where you are operating without a system, because behind every automatically exiting expense, there is either an obligation, a forgotten subscription, or unnoticed fees, and every single one of them is reducing your financial progress. The path to financial freedom is not as complicated as it looks. Spend less, invest correctly, build a system, wait with patience, but to be able to do all four of these together at the same time, you must first deeply understand the hidden rule. Every single week on this channel, a new video will come out. We will break down the hidden rules of the financial system, we will explain the psychology behind money, and we will teach real applicable systems for ordinary people to reach financial freedom. This series is called The Hidden Rules of Money. Every video will teach you one hidden rule. Every rule will be a system built on top of the one before it, and the person who builds this system will be stepping toward financial freedom. Now, one question for you after watching this video, you are going to open your bank account and look at the last 30 days of expenses, write your answer in the comments, because that number is the most honest mirror of your financial